Hey everybody, how's it going? Ace Overlord again, bringing you guys some more TF2 gameplay commentary. And I'm playing as Medic on Payload Thundermountain. This is actually going to be a 3-match video for all 3 areas of Thundermountain, because the first and third areas, my team pretty much steamrolled theirs. They almost had no chance of getting us. The second area, they did pretty well defending, but when I put all the recordings together, it seemed like a pretty decent size for a 1 video commentary. So I cut it down a little bit, and here it is. So like I said, I'm playing as Medic. My loadout is the Crusader's crossbow, the default medigun, and the Amputator. So we just finished up with the starting push for my team. Their team has got to get something going before we continue to harass, which is exactly what me and this heavy are planning on doing. We go up this tower to the right here, and that sniper sees us, so we're going to move up, try to see if we can't get anything going here. My Uber is almost ready again from the beginning, and I see that engineer over there with a teleporter trail, so that leads me to believe that they've probably got a nest down there. So right now, I Uber the heavy, we jump down, and of course, there's the nest. We managed to take out everybody that was inside here. We take out the teleporter, take out sentry gun, no chance at all. This soldier actually almost takes me out, but my heavy helps me, and we managed to get him too. This heavy was really good throughout the 3 matches. He stayed the whole time. He did really nice. So I missed with the Amputator there. It looked like I killed him, but I just didn't. I like the Amputator a little more than the Uber Saw, because the Uber Saw, even though it does give you Uber as you hit enemies, when are you really going to get the chance to do that? Maybe if you see a spy that made a mistake while trying to backstab you maybe, but other than that, you can't really get any hits on enemies without dying first. So instead, I like to have the Amputator because of that healing bonus that you get whenever you heal or taunt near your allies. Very useful. And right here, my Uber is almost back up again on this heavy. He goes on in. He's taking a little damage, so I pop the Uber. Managed to take out this sniper, and now my team moves up the staircase into their spawn, and we just prevent them from even leaving those doors. They really had no chance of getting past the people on our cart anyway. We had 2 soldiers, few scouts. So my team did really good this match, especially me and this heavy. This heavy was really awesome. I shouldn't really say to myself it was all the heavy getting the kills. But anyway, it was still a very good match. So right here is going to be the win, and after this little short section of me killing this soldier and taunting, we're going to move on to the next match. So here we are, the next area. 10 seconds left, got the Uber ready, we got the heavy over here, JJ28 Minecraft I think his name was. So he moves out here. I'm going to Uber him because I know that he does well, and also the other medic has the other heavy there. They also had an Uber, I believe. And this heavy was pretty smart here. I noticed these stickies on the ground, and he does too actually, so he takes those out before they're able to go off and detonate underneath them, causing him to die. So it was a very smart move there by the heavy. I probably couldn't have done much by the time the Uber ended. Maybe switched to my Crusader's crossbow, taken out 1, but that wouldn't have been enough to save him. So we hear the sentry around this corner here, and I move a little too far out. I end up taking, just enough damage to die there, and my heavy gets backstabbed. So I cut a little bit later into the video here. This is after we took out the sentry already, and my team is pushing up. We just gotten to the end of the tunnel area there, moving to the last area. And there's this spy that's going around. His name is Ace Control Tower or something, Nightwolf. I don't know, he had a really long name. But he's pretty much stalking us in our spawn area. He does really well at it too. So I'm sort of calling out whenever I see him because he has the dead ringer. So whenever I see him die, I always just want to say, Dead Ringer spy around. And there he is right there. So now, since our power classes are pretty much down, I'm moving back to spawn here. I don't want to take any chances with that spy. I know he's got some skills to him. So instead, I'm just going to wait until maybe a friendly power class comes through, heal him up, you know, try to get more push going out from our team before their team has a chance to build up enough defenses. So right here, that pyro runs away as me and this heavy come walking in, rightfully so. And now I have my Uber ready. The heavy starts taking some damage, so I just pop it right away. He walks down, and it doesn't seem like it's really a useful Uber until in the last like 10% we get that sentry. And that was a very well used Uber in my case, because if you kill some power classes, that's a good Uber, but if you take out a sentry, that's a really good Uber too, because a sentry is pretty much a main defense for their team. So as soon as that happened, I knew, yes, didn't just screw us over on that Uber. Worked out alright, even though I got headshotted by that sniper. So I noticed one thing about that spy that keeps on sticking in our spawn, and that is, he loves to disguise as an engineer. I don't know why. Our engineers don't even really do anything. I think we only have one. So he probably could have chose a better class. But as you see there, you know, he still gets a backstab anyway. You see that name of his? It was like Nightwolf Ace High Top something. Some very long, hard to say name. So I'm not even going to bother trying to complete it. That pyro pushes me back there, so I overheal these scouts as they go in, seeing if they can't get that pyro. And he gets a pretty nice stab on our friendly JJ28 Minecraft. He switched over to pyro because of the spy that just killed him. And I believe he did not dead ringer there. I actually got the kill because of the fact when I hit him, the hit sound played. And I believe if you hit a spy and say the hit sound didn't play, then he's a dead ringer. But if you hit him, that means you actually got a hit. Like right there, that wasn't a kill because he was able to get away and the hit sound didn't come up. So there he is, hiding in that corner there. The engineer surprises, like, go get him, get him. So I'm chasing after him. He actually tries to corner stab me here. And I get in a few hits with the amputator, but then he gets owned by that sentry. Pretty much completely forgot it was there. Come to think of it, he might have just dead ringered again. I'm not sure. Either way, it was a very good defense there, I'm guessing. So this heavy is moving in, taking on, I believe, 2 pyros and a soldier. Probably not going to win this battle, but he doesn't care. He's pushing in anyway. He starts taking some heavy damage from this pyro and soldier. He gets taken out. So I'm jumping whenever I go back through that door, because there's a sniper just waiting there by the red spawn, and the last thing I want is for him to get a headshot on me when I'm above 50% Uber. As soon as I get above 50% Uber, that's when I start getting very cautious with it, when I really play very defensively and, you know, build up my Uber, you know, and somewhere around a corner maybe, like here I am getting on this heavy. However, he jumps down and I'm like, wait. So, no, I'm just like, you know, screw it. This demo comes after me and he misses the one pipe he needed to take me out. Managed to get away though, and my only method of healing now, since the spy took the med kit, is for me to heal him and get the heals off of that. But our heavy gets taken out, so I'm making a fast retreat here. I got about 94% on my Uber charge. Definitely don't want to die when I have that much ready. So right now, my team is pushing here. We have a friendly pyro. I missed a few hits there with the amputator. See, that's what I mean. That's why I don't want the Uber saw, because I know that'll happen as soon as I take it out, so I don't want to risk it. So since this heavy is attacking our pyro, I Uber him, and while he's distracted, 2 pyros come from behind and just scorch him. He was dead in seconds. So that was the win on the second area. Pretty good defense on their part, you know. Wasn't a roll like it was on the first area, but we still managed to press on to this third area here. And now we actually have 3 heavies. No, I find 3 heavies to be a little bit excessive. I'm just fine with 2, but they went with what they felt like, you know, more power classes the better. So right here I'm going with a friendly JJ. And I Uber him right here thinking he'll shoot out the window, but the little opening in the fence there. But instead he walks over here. Didn't really manage to get any kills from that. So I was a little disappointed, not really the best Uber. I didn't really even let him know that I was doing it. I was expecting him to maybe shoot out the window at the sentry that was on the top of the tower. But you know, no bad on his part, it was just bad communication really. So now we have 2 cart heavies and a soldier right here. One of them is with the Hulong, one of the heavies. So I know I want to stay near the car a little bit. That way if any spies come up, they'll get lit on fire and probably run away before they get a chance to get backstab on me or the friendly heavy with the brass beast. So my team is, you know, just nonchalantly pushing the cart here. They don't really do anything about it on this area here. However, you'll see in a few seconds, this pyro jumps down from above and absolutely demolishes me. I was screwed in seconds. He has the back burner, so he got those crits. I was a little surprised by it, but our friendly heavies were able to take him out before he was able to do any real damage to them. So after we got that first point, I'm rushing back over to the cart, so that way, if any of them are still alive, I'll be able to heal them up, get that overheal. That's the one thing I really do as a medic. You know, instead of just putting like Uber charge first, I mostly put getting everybody that very well used overheal. Because to me, a bunch of people on your team with an overheal is, you know, equal to the amount of power that you can get with just one Uber. You know, some of you might disagree. Of course, it's situational. But I do think that there's a lot of advantages to a overhealed team rather than just one Ubered heavy. But no matter, because we are pushing this cart very well now. Heavy with the Hulong is still just sitting around, keeping me safe. We also got a pyro now, just spraying, making sure no spies are coming along. And right here was either a very good shot or a very lucky mistake for this demo. Just watch this pipe that's coming up. Wait for it. That pipe. That was the pipe that just ended both me and that heavy so fast. It managed to bounce off the roof there, land on the cart and maybe bounce like one more time, or after that just immediately hit the heavy. But that was either an awesome shot on his part or very lucky mistake. Either way, really helped defend that cart. Not for long though, because now me and JJ moving in. Like I said, this heavy was great. I liked him a lot. He really, you know, I don't really like to pocket medic a lot, but if I were, you know, like I am now, definitely love to do it to JJ. He's awesome heavy. So now he actually goes back and starts attacking the people on the roof as our pyro and I believe another teammate was up there, and he just manages to demolish all of them. That spy was up there. I didn't see in the kill feed of him getting taken out, and I could tell he was a spy. He was just a sniper watching us, so it was a little obvious. So I keep on watching behind us, waiting to see if the spy will come up. Maybe I could get a hit on the amputator and end his life right there. But I believe he gets killed by Demo Man, so don't have to worry anymore about that guy. And one mistake that I noticed a little bit on their team is they didn't really have any engineers, and if they did, they didn't have any level 3 sentries prepared on this rooftop. I mean, as soon as the blue team gets to this area, it's really easy to defend as long as you got sentries. But however, they didn't, so it's really easy for us to just cart heavy all the way up. And since I have my Uber ready, I just pop it, you know, I don't really care. JJ dies, so I give it to this other heavy here. And he actually takes out that scout with a few crits that he got, which was pretty nice. Random crits can always help out, but it can also be quite an annoyance. So that's it, all 3 parts win. I believe I was on the top 3 leaderboards every time just for healing. As you can see, I got like no kills. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a rating and comment. My name is Ace Overlord, and I'll see you all next time.